Nah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell a story. Let me pause the video. All right, let me do this story time. I want to put this on YouTube because I can finally tell this story now, and I haven't been able to. Let me take out my headphones because I can't focus with the headphones in. So I can actually tell y'all this story. This story is crazy. This is like, yeah, this is like my most. I feel like most embarrassing story to date because I feel like I've not done anything more embarrassing than this because it's like niggas figured it out. It was like it was never supposed to come to light, but like everything I did leading up kind of outed me. So like my nigga, like I'm not gonna say names because it's like, bro, that shit's federal. But like I'm gonna call this bitch not a bitch. She's not a bitch. I'm gonna call her. What do I call her? Emily. Emily. I feel like that's a okay name to give her. Emily, and then my nigga can be um Jack. Who Jack, bro? I don't fucking know. I'm bad with it. Like, bro, it's whatever. But like Emily, yeah, I felt like Emily. Jack has shown me Emily before, like maybe like a little bit, like a week at least. At no, a week at max before I'd like ever seen Emily. Like Jack has shown me like a picture, but like, see, my friends can vouch for me on this. I'm very bad with like remembering information that I don't give a fuck about. Like if I don't care about nothing, it's just gonna go right out in here and right out the other. So he showed me a picture on Discord, and I was like, oh damn, she bad. But like my brain is like, I don't know her, so why the fuck do we care? Get rid of her. So she was out my brain like an hour later. So Emily's like, it's cool. Like I'm like, cool. So I didn't know her, never expected to talk to her, never planned on it. So I get in a Discord call. I think it's maybe like a couple of days later. I'm in a Discord call with my homies. Jack ain't there. So I'm in there. My homies, they like, yo, this Emily. I'm like, yo, what's good, Emily? Like, I'm just thinking, oh, it's another chick, you know? It's cool, nothing like crazy. Now, back now, to be honest, I was like low key a fiend. I would fiend out for any girl that gave me attention, like any girl. So when Emily gave me that, like, Emily was cool. We like had similar interests, and she was bad as fuck. To be honest, she was bad as fuck. My brain instantly went to, yeah, I got to bag. Like, let me get to this. Let me get to the bag. Now, when you have homies and you see a girl that's bad, you gonna tell your niggas, right? Like that's normal. That's normal. That's normal. So I was like thinking to myself, all right, I'm gonna just get to the cooking. Like I'm about to get to the chefing. Like I'm like on some Guy Fieri type shit. Sadly, that never ended up happening because I went to tell my homies, I'm like, she bad, right? I should like low key spit game. My nigga Jack's like, bro, are you retarded? Like I showed you this chick before, so I'm like, nah, you playing like this ain't the same girl. Come on, like, because I at this point I was like, I'm so ready to spit game. He's like, nah, this is the girl I sent you, and I'm like, damn, my brain finally like recuperated and went through the updates, and it's like, yeah, this is the girl he showed us, and I'm like, damn. So I'm not a bad friend, so clearly I'm going to just let my nigga cook up. So I was don't think throughout this whole thing I turned into a bad friend like where I changed my mind. No, never did that. I'm a good nigga. I'll do that for my niggas every day. But here's the kicker. So she didn't fuck with me, right? Or at least I know she didn't fuck with me at that moment. Like I don't think she ever did. She never did. Like I'm gonna be real with myself. She never fucked with a nigga. So it's like yeah, she never fucked with me. It's like damn, that's tough. Emily didn't like me, but like me and Emily, we was like cool because I was like damn, I thought she was cool. I thought she was bad. Now it's like I'm stuck in this like no man's land because I'm in this Discord call with her. And I'm like, bro, I fuck with you, but like, you fuck with my man. So like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, am I just supposed to be? I'm playing third whittle. Like, I'm playing like, oh, ring around the rosy. Like, what are we gonna do? So I'm chilling in there. I'm just like, you know what? Let me move on. The more and more I talk to this bitch, I'm like, damn, let a nigga get to the eats. No, I couldn't get to the eats. It was so sad because I'm like sitting there. I'm like, let me get to the eats, please. But like, no, my nigga's eating those. So I was really stuck in no man's land. But you know what? I thought like after that I'd never see her again. That nigga started like, she was. Like, I'll be honest, like, bro, we're talking like she's bad. Like she's bad. Like to this day she's still bad. What the fuck is going on my phone? She's still bad. Like I'm gonna be real. Like I wouldn't like put myself in a relationship. I would probably like no offense to my nigga. Like if I didn't know that nigga, I would tap that. But like it's like I can't do that. So it's cool. So I'm over here. I'm just like I can't get to the eats. Let me just get back on this Fortnite or whatever I was playing at the time. Let me get back on this Minecraft server because, a nigga just got to get back to the Minecraft. And because he can't get no girls in real life, might as well just go fucking plant something. So, I was like, let me get back to the Minecraft. It was cool. It was chill. He started cooking up more. They was talking, they was getting closer. So since she already knew me, we was in Discord. She was hitting the Discord calls, and it's like, bro, come on, like you trying to show off in my face or something? Like I just told you, I thought this was cool, but I guess niggas don't give a fuck. They thought I was past it. I was, I was. But the more I talked to her, the cooler she seemed. I'm like, damn, this bitch cool as fuck. Like, damn, let me get to the eats. I couldn't get to the eats, bro. Like that's all I could say, bro. Whole time I was feeding for just a piece, and these niggas was not sharing. The funny thing is, I got another nigga, and his name, we're not. I'm gonna call him like fucking Jacob, bro. Jacob. My nigga Jacob was there too. Now, Jacob, this nigga was never part of the equation, so I don't know where this shit came in. But Jacob also thought that she was like, well, on the day I thought that we was linking, cause I thought we was cool, but we was like linking. I'm like, oh, low key, like we low key just like on that level. We right here and here. I thought like, oh, we could. I thought I could bag. Apparently, she was also talking to my other nigga Jacob. So she was talking to my nigga Jack and Jacob, and I thought I was the third nigga. I thought I was the third nigga. She was not, and they both told me, nah, she not feeling you, gang. She feeling us. She not feeling you. And I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like, you know how bad it is? You don't like all my niggas but me? Like, what? Like, and I guess at the time I just wasn't that nigga. Like, I just didn't have the energy. I mean, now I really think I got better energy than I did then. Like, I really wasn't that nigga back then. I know that. Like, I know that now. I look back, I'm like, that nigga, who is that? That's not me. But, I didn't have that energy. I didn't have that, that fucking aura, I guess. So, like, she fought with my nigga Jacob and Jack. So I'm like, my nigga, you're just playing. Like, so she pursued. She went on with Jack. She was talking to Jack originally, which makes sense. And it's like I was just stuck there in no man's land. I'd be in calls with her every day for months on months on months. So a nigga was like in his feelings. A nigga's like, damn, she's so bad. Like she's so cool. Like I really wanna be with the chick. I wanna get to the eats. I wanna get like. I was really trying to be like, damn, I wish this nigga would like this nigga would like give her up and let me get to the eats. But I stayed like I'm telling y'all, I stayed a consistent W man's. I never went for the eats. I started talking to another chick. This other chick, she's cool. We gonna call her Sierra. We're gonna call her Sierra. So Sierra was cool. Me and Sierra, we talked. We really wasn't like trying to do no relationship shit though. I told her that I really wasn't trying to do that with her because Sierra low key, she a bop. Like we're just being real. She's a bop. So I didn't really want to talk to Sierra. So me and Sierra was just flirting. Like we would just do shit. I'm not gonna get into the details, but Sierra, like me and her almost ended up being a thing because I was just like, fuck. I was just looking for love at that time because I was just in a bad place. Sierra's like, she knew I was like going through it, so I like eventually told Sierra what was going on. Like I'm like, I low key like Emily, and Sierra used to be in the calls too. She was in the calls, so she understood. She's like, oh, you like Emily? And I told Sierra, don't tell Emily, don't tell nobody, like don't tell nobody in our group, don't tell them because there's other niggas in our group, like don't tell nobody that I like. There's one other person actually that y'all I already told you the other name, but like don't tell Emily, just don't tell Emily, don't tell nobody because I used to spam my feelings on Twitter like a weirdo. I used to spam how I was feeling, how I felt about like anybody. Like I would just be like, damn, bro, I really wish this. Like, I literally would just blatantly be like, damn, I wish he fucked me. Why was I doing that? Like, come on, like, why was I doing that? But yeah, I used to spam them shits. I was basically writing whole novels on the bitch. But it's like, yeah, and that shit was just crazy because I was just spamming whole like storylines on my Twitter, and then I think eventually the niggas just started clocking because they would see my Twitter post. Obviously, they're like, "What's going on, my nigga? Like, you over here writing Shakespeare novels?" So yeah, I don't know why I was doing this shit like Where's Waldo. I should have just canceled that shit off the rep. But I was letting niggas do guessing games. Like I don't know why I did that. I think I was low key just trolling. I think I was just such a troll back then that I would want niggas to do guessing games because I never thought they were gonna figure it out. So I'd be like, oh, guess who it is? Oh, I'm a depressed. Guess who it is? Like, I'd be like, you niggas know him? I was like, I was really just toying with him. I never thought they figured it out. So I was like, oh, y'all know who it is though. I don't know why I did that shit. Like that was so dumb. Honestly, like I was just some weird nigga shit. But like I was just really torn. Like my emotions were just fucked up. I was a weird ass. I was 16, 17, 16. So I wanted to. No, I think I was like 17. No, I was 16. I think I was 16 at the time. Yeah. So it's like, bro, it was just weird. I was just a weird ass little nigga, bro. And then yeah, like after that, I think like I got outed a little bit later because Sierra dumbass wanted to tell Emily. She told Emily because she idolized Emily. Like she told me she idolized the bit. Why she idolized the bit? The bit ain't a good person. Or at least I didn't think so. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. Like I'm gonna be real myself. She's not a good person. Like oh, like that. Like she's not a bad person. She's just not a great person. Like she don't really give a fuck about how niggas feel. Like she used to just blatantly just ignore a nigga. I know that because of the fact that and like she used to make like excuses for bullshit. Like she used to be like, oh yeah, it's not like I do that. I do that to everyone. And I'll say this to today. This shit pissed me off to the ends of the earth. That shit pissed me off because of the fact that she was talking to my nigga Jacob on iMessage. I didn't have an iPhone at the time. This is when I was in my Droid era. So she would talk to my nigga Jacob on iMessage at the exact same time that she would leave me on delivered. I would text her at the exact time. No message, but she was texting my nigga Jacob. Like, if you want to text the nigga, just say that. Like, just say that. Like, I don't give a fuck, but just say that. Like, bro. So, obviously, my feelings was hurt at the time. I was a weirdo, so I was just like, man, fuck this bitch. I don't even like, man, I don't even like this bitch. I do like this bitch. I did. Um, so I get pissed off. I used to be like, I'd be like, I was on her. So I'm like, why are you like this? I'm like, I was asking her, why are you like this? You like, why are you ignoring? Like, you don't have to do that. Like, just tell me you don't want to talk to me. I would have rather she came. Even now, I would have rather if she came to me and was just like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I would have rather that over like all the shit that went down. Bullshit went down. It was crazy. So she just didn't like she didn't fuck with a nigga. It was just like bullshit, bro. After that, I think I got outed because Emily, like, yeah, nah, Sierra told Emily. Um, Emily called me a pick me. That shit hurt a nigga's feelings for like a good month. That nigga was just sitting back, listening to Tory Lanez, just crying in his bed, like, yo, I'm a pick me. Like, come on. Like, realistically, that shit gave me character development, though. You'll never catch me over on a like crying over a bitch again, never, ever. Um, yeah, like it was crazy, bro. And then crazy thing is, she stopped fucking with my nigga Jack, and then went and fuck with my nigga Jacob. Like, that's crazy. But like, I didn't give a fuck about it. I kind of gave up like on that shit a long, long time ago. I don't got no hate towards her. Like Emily, cool. She cool people. Like that's cool. I don't really talk to her personally because obviously there's feelings back there. Like I'm not gonna like try and like be like, oh, we can reignite the friendship. No, my nigga, like that's not gonna happen. We reignite the friendship. Like you never know what might fucking happen. So it's like that shit's in the past. I definitely like if now. No, I could be friends with her. I actually think I could be friends with her. I just don't think that I could ever be like locked in with her like I was before because like I just don't really. I don't really trust her because like bro, after like the whole shit went down, she went and snitched on us. She snitched on some shit that we did. It was bad. Like I'm not gonna act like it wasn't bad. It was some bad shit we was doing. Like we stopped doing that. She snitched on us to like a group of people, and then those group of people confronted us, and then it's like, bro, why you do that? Because she knew why we were doing it. She knew we didn't do that shit out of malice, and she still snitched on us. I'm like, why did she do that? So it's like I was like, bro, I think for like majority, I think up until like recently, like August 2023, I really didn't fuck with her. Like I really like anytime she was brought up in conversation, I tell niggas to stop talking about her because I just genuinely just didn't like her. Cause it was like, bro, why did she say that shit? Like why she snitch on us? Her like, and she told me it was like because of like, oh, it wasn't anything personal, and like we had a whole conversation on IG. Like she's like I don't hate you, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't gotta do all that weird shit like behind. Like you could have came and talked to us or something, but she never did that. But I'm a forgiving ass nigga, so I just said, you know what? Let me just never, let me, cause we were bad, like we were bad. So I'm just like, you know what? Her reasoning wasn't wrong. She didn't do nothing wrong. Like I know deep down she didn't do anything wrong. It's just more I can't really trust her or like put her in my like life ever again. But it's like I can see myself, talking it a bit, but anything else other than that, probably not. But it was a crazy timeline, bro. Cause like Emily was an obsession, okay. Cause I just really liked the bitch. Like, I really wanted her to like me. I really wanted her to fuck with me, and then she fucked with my niggas. That really hurt a nigga though, but it really did give me character development. Cause like, you'll never ever catch me on that timing again. But like, I was really just like hurt. I think I was butt hurt because it was like my two closest mans, and she fucked with both of them but me. That shit hurt a nigga for real. It really did. And then it's like, I don't know. I look back on it now, I'm just like, damn, I was cringe. But like back then, that shit hurt a nigga feelings. Nigga was listening to Tory Lanez for free. That nigga, I'm not gonna lie, that nigga. That nigga got me through some tough times. Free that nigga, free Tory, bro. I don't give a fuck. Megan got some ass though, so maybe let him stay in a little bit longer. But yeah, that shit was kind of crazy. It was a crazy timeline, bro. I can't tell y'all nothing else, but like, it was wild. Hey, like, hope Emily's doing good, but it's a crazy fucking time. I'm glad I can tell y'all a story now. I've dodged that story so many times. So many times I've been wanting to tell that story on stream. I can finally tell it. So, yeah, it was a crazy time.